This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, the Hazleton Area School District is making some changes when it comes to security. We have the details next. Hello and happy Leap Day. I'm Ken Carr and I have a handful of local information to get us through the next half hour, including a huge sportscast. But first, our headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Changes are being made to the Hazleton Area School District. They're going to change how they use metal detectors. District Superintendent Dr. Craig Butler met with school principals on Friday to explain the new procedure. School Director Vincent Zola, who is the School Board Security Committee Director, says it was time to reconsider the policy which requires children and visitors to pass through metal detectors. Zola, who at one time was the district security director, believes the metal detectors, at least the way they are being used in the district, give people a false sense of security. Zola says the detectors will not be obsolete, but will be used only randomly now. District Police Chief Ed Harry does not want to tip his hand on how security is changing. The district originally purchased 8 metal detectors in 2013, and later they purchased 6 more. The Hazleton Area School District will host a community outreach meeting this week. District Superintendent Dr. Craig Butler says the meeting will take place this Thursday at 6:30 p.m. at the Hazleton 1 Community Center, 225 East 4th Street in the city. The meetings are open to all parents and patrons of the school district. It is an open forum which allows the public to ask questions and provide input on matters important to the school district. In other news, flames destroyed a home in Black Creek Township. The fire broke out at 8 Gateway Road just after midnight, sending 2 people out into the cold. Firefighters had the blaze under control by 1 a.m., but remained on the scene to monitor hot spots. A police fire marshal will determine the exact cause. The family's dog did not survive. A former Hazleton man wanted in connection with a real estate scam was arrested in Florida on Friday. 45-year-old Ignacio Beato was apprehended without incident by Deputy U.S. Marshals. Beato was wanted on theft charges in connection with a real estate scam. An arrest warrant was issued for Beato back on November 14th by State Police. State Police charged him with theft by deception, alleging that he defrauded potential homebuyers. Beato was later arrested and released on bail. When he failed to show up for an extrication hearing on January 19th, a bench warrant was issued for his arrest. It took 18 months, but now a merger of 3 fire companies in our area is complete. The officers and members of the McAdoo Fire Company, the Keystone Volunteer Fire Company, and the Tresco Fire Company announced the completion of the 3-company merger. The members will now come under the McAdoo Fire Company Incorporated, doing business as KMT Emergency Services. Fire Chief Bob Leschko says that at a time of decreasing volunteers, these companies felt it would be in the best interest for the people they serve to come together under one company. At present, they will still operate out of 3 fire stations. They are presently working on equipment in inventory to reduce the duplication of services and to streamline their operation. This Sunday marks the official kickoff to Fun Fest. The popular group The Poets take the stage this Sunday at 3 p.m. at Genetti Catering on Route 309 in Hazel Township. The concert is a fundraiser to help defray the costs associated with Fun Fest weekend in downtown Hazleton. Tickets are going fast, but we have a pair for one lucky viewer. Call us now, 570-459-9813, extension 104. Leave us your name and phone number, and we will draw the winning name at random. For more information on the concert or to purchase tickets, you can call the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce, or you can go to hazletonchamber.org. And congratulations to the Greater Hazleton unit of the American Cancer Society. The telethon they have every year was held this past Saturday at the Health and Wellness Center on Airport Road in Hazleton, and they raised $68,000. The event featured local performers, a fashion show, and important information on early detection and the many services offered by the local chapter. In case you missed the telethon, you can still send in a donation. Give them a call at 570-459-1212. Coming up next on FYI, important information on a special campaign this weekend being hosted by the American Red Cross. And later, hear what the Hazleton area Lady Cougars and the Monoy area Lady Bears had to say after they won district basketball championships over the weekend.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Core Fitness in Hazleton is running a March Madness fitness challenge and fundraiser. This special event will benefit the newly created We Are Hazleton Police Fund. Members will pay an entry fee to compete in the challenge during the month of March. There will be a drawing for all the finishers. Whoever wins the 50-50 drawing will get half of the pot, and the other half will be donated to We Are Hazleton. That will help the Hazleton Police Department purchase equipment. For more information, call Core Fitness at 570-455-7818.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Well, it's still February and it's still winter, but wow, what a great Sunday we had as we got a little taste of spring. Here's our local forecast now from the National Weather Service. See if we can get any temps near the 50s this week. Tonight, partly cloudy, low around 31 degrees. Here's our 4-day outlook, and boom, right on Tuesday, partly sunny. It will be a high of 47 degrees. And then on Tuesday night, 70% chance of some rain. It's likely after 10 p.m. New precipitation amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 inch possible, or low 40 degrees. On Wednesday, scattered rain showers before 1 p.m., then scattered rain and snow showers between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Mostly cloudy, we'll have a high of 40 degrees, 50% chance of precipitation. On Wednesday night, partly cloudy, low of 21 degrees. Thursday, mostly sunny, but we'll only get up to 32 degrees. Thursday night, mostly cloudy with a low of 17. And then on Friday, 30% chance of snow, mostly cloudy, high of only 29. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low of 18 degrees.
The month of March is American Red Cross Month, and this coming Saturday, a very special event will be taking place right here in the Hazleton area. A home fire campaign organized by the American Red Cross. Here to tell us all about it is Dave Skutnik. He is the communications manager for the American Red Cross in Eastern PA, and Bill Goldsworthy is the executive director of the American Red Cross of Northeastern Pennsylvania. Dave, this is unique. I know it's been done in other communities, but this is the first time that this is happening this Saturday in our area.
Yeah, we're excited to bring the program to Hazleton, and the program is actually part of a nationwide effort by the American Red Cross to reduce the number of deaths and injuries caused by fires. A couple of statistics for you, Lisa. 65% of people believe that they have 5 minutes or longer to get out of a burning home. In reality, it's closer to about 2 minutes, just 2 minutes before the smoke can overcome the entire home and cause you to not be able to get out. Only about half of parents with children have actually talked to their kids about fire safety, about what to do if that smoke alarm goes off, and what to do if there's a fire. And only 10% of families with children have actually practiced a home fire drill, only 10%. So the American Red Cross is out there to do two things with this home fire campaign. One, install smoke alarms. There are so many houses out there that don't have smoke alarms. That is so dangerous. So we're out there to put in the smoke alarms. But number two, we're there to educate the families about what to do should a home fire break out, and to make sure they have that home fire escape plan and they practice it with their kids. That is critically important.
So now on Saturday, you're actually meeting and going out through the community.
Yes, we'll be out and about in Hazleton. We're meeting at the Hazleton Fire Department beginning at 9 a.m., and we'll continue to install smoke alarms in different parts of the city throughout the day.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. And Bill, you need people to come out and help do this. So what do they do when they come out and help?
What happens is we've partnered with the Hazleton City Fire Department. We met with the fire chief and the mayor. We've got great partners with them, and we've contacted the Chamber of Commerce and also the United Way to contact their members to see who can come out and help us. Any organizations, even Rotary Club I know was contacted. Any organizations, anybody that's willing to come out and volunteer, we need your assistance to do this. We'd like to get over 100 volunteers out in the community. We have all the equipment. We have the ladders, we have the screw guns, we have the smoke alarms that we provide, and we have the equipment. We need the people to help us. And how it works is we go out in a 3- or 4-man team. One, usually a fireman, and someone else will be installing smoke alarms, and the other 1 or 2 people will be doing the paperwork. One paperwork basically just gets some basic information, but the more important paperwork is planning a home fire escape for the family. As Dave mentioned, the statistics, a lot of people don't do it. We want to get them prepared so they can get out of their home in 2 minutes.
Wow. This is vital. This is really a wonderful program that is taking place. And again, Dave, so if they want to get involved, they want to help you out on Saturday, what do they do?
You can either give us a call, let us know that you're interested, 570-455-9517. Let us know that you want to come out. Our meeting time again is 9 a.m. Saturday at the Hazleton Fire Department for all of our volunteers. We're looking forward to seeing you there.
All right, great work that they're going to be doing, making sure that our community stays safe.
Thank you very much, Lisa. All right, let's see if it's your lucky day. Here's your midday winning lottery numbers on FYI. Pick 240, pick 3454, and pick 47005, and pick 546318. The Lady Cougars and the Lady Bears, they did not need luck over the weekend. They're just that good. We'll check out how they won district championships when we come back.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
In a professional setting, the Hazleton area Lady Cougars went to work on Friday night. The Big HA took care of business and walked out of the Mohegan Sun Arena with a 70-32 win over Pittston area and the District 2/4 Sub-Regional Championship. Before the game, Hazleton area head coach Joe Gavio walked over to me, looked around the Mohegan Sun Arena, gave me a fist pound, and simply said, "Big time." About an hour and a half later, his team walked off the big stage in Wilkes-Barre Township with a big prize. It all started with the Lady Cougars coming fast out of the gate. Halfway through the first quarter, they built an 11-2 lead, and they never looked back.
Listen, we knew we needed to shoot the ball to win, and we needed our bigs to come and play. Every team plays our guards tough, and we knew that me and Ashley, our two bigs, we needed to shoot the ball, we needed to make it, we needed to go hot right off the start, and we did it. The Big HA's bigs, Alyssa Shamani and Ashley Martinchek, finished with 22 combined points.
How much did you see you guys change from the first game of the season to where you were tonight? This seemed like a total team effort, and like you guys were hitting on all cylinders.
We got more teamy. We play together now. In the beginning, we were kind of like nervous just finding out our roles.
4 Lady Cougars were double-digit scores, including senior Mackenzie Uri, who tossed in a game-high 23 points.
It's one of the best feelings and one of the best games that our whole team has played all season, and I can't be more excited to have this experience at the arena in front of this big crowd with my team and get the district title that we've been dreaming of for the past 2 years. I'm so excited.
Hazleton area came in as the top seed in the District 2/4 Sub-Regional Tournament, so they earned a bye, but they also had to deal with some extra time off. Without anyone to scrimmage, Gavio gave credit to his second team with doing a great job of simulating Pittston area in practice. His second team even saw some action in the district championship game thanks to the Lady Cougars' ability to build a large lead and maintain that lead in the second half. When it was all over, the Lady Cougars celebrated the school's first district championship in girls basketball in 5 years.
I asked the girls, I covered your last district championship, and I said, is there anything like a Coach Gavio hug? And they said, absolutely not. They all said, it's probably my favorite moment.
It's a bear hug, baby. It's a bear hug, you know? And, they saw them. We show them. They saw the medals that kids have got in the past. We show them a little motivational thing, and they saw us hugging and stuff. And that last one, Max says, you saw Ashley Grimm hug you and Alyssa Flanagan hug you. Wait till you see this one. She almost manhandled me. I thought this was the WWW. She was choking, but I loved it. It was great.
That might have been the Lady Cougars' only mistake of the night, head coach Joe Gavio calling the WWE the WWW, but you can feel his emotion and his pride in his girls. Gavio called the Lady Cougars' performance in this game a masterpiece. Well, on Saturday, it wasn't quite as easy for the Monoy area Lady Bears, but they still were able to grab the District 11 Single A championship. Mono area's head coach Tom Sheeler says he wasn't worried about his team's poor shooting in the first half. He liked the looks the Lady Bears were getting, and he knew the points would eventually come. What he was concerned about was his team's defensive performance. Mono area's usually strong D was showing some holes, and the Lady Bears found themselves down by 5 at halftime. The tournament's #1 seed didn't need a change of tactics, but they did need a change of attitude.
We just knew we had to play harder. Our nerves got the best of us in the first half, but we picked it up and we played good then.
What does Coach do so well to get the most out of you guys? I mean, is it what he does on the floor, how he handles you guys off of it, all of it?
Keeping our heads in the game, definitely, because I, for one, personally know you miss a couple shots, yeah, you get down, but he definitely brings us around, and we really work on defense. If our shots aren't falling, defense is always there. So
You could see the change immediately in the third quarter, and it was fitting that a defensive play helped give the Lady Bears the lead with under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter when sophomore Megan Babinski grabbed a steal and classmate Megan Bisco scored on the other end.
It's just an honor to be a part of something that turned the program back around.
Forget if I was talking to you guys maybe a year or two ago, or maybe when you were a freshman, maybe it was last year. This was pretty quick. I mean, you guys are still young. Did you expect it this year? What was so special about this team?
We had a lot of expectations this year with all 5 starters coming back.
Was it ever even a thought, hey, maybe we'll win a district championship together?
Well, previous programs, no, it really wasn't. But last year when we lost against Shendo in district playoffs, we were like, we're ready now. We've waited a whole year for this.
While the Lady Bears are still a young team, their head coach gives a lot of credit to his 3 seniors for the quick turnaround in Monterey City: Kelsey Conroy, Kiara Van Horn, and Laura Bisco.
I was their 3rd coach in 3 years, and they could have just kind of turned things off, tuned things out. They didn't know. Them and along with last year's seniors, they accepted me, and they just worked really hard to get to this point.
Sheeler says the Lady Bears' depth helped them win a district championship. Now we'll see how far that depth carries the Bears in the state playoffs. 2 other local teams were runners-up in District 11, but they will be in the state playoffs. Monterey area, the boys, they lost in their district championship game in the AA championship. They will play Mastery Charter School North in Philadelphia on Saturday in the state playoffs. Shenandoah Valley, they lost to Notre Dame East Stroudsburg in the District 11 Single A title game. They're the boys as well, Shenandoah boys. They'll play St. John Newman on Friday at Milton Area High School. Also on Friday, the Lady Cougars will be close to home in Crestwood. They'll play at 7:30 against Neshiminy in the first round of states. The Monterey area girls will also not have to travel that far as they'll play Delco Christian at Martz Hall in Pottsville at 3 p.m. on Saturday. Well, Joe Gavio started talking about wrestling. Let me continue the conversation with results from the District 2 AAA Individual Championships. Hazleton area's Chris Lasecki and Carson Kinney, they both won district championships. Jimmy Hoffman took second at 132 pounds after losing a 1-0 decision in the title bout. Jacob Maurer was third at 106 pounds, and Keith Lowry was third at 145 pounds. Overall, the Cougars were third as a team with 2 first places, 1 second place finish, 2 third place finishes, and 1 fourth place finish. North Schuylkill, CJ Steinhilber, Brady McItabbage grabbed third place, finishes at the District 11 AA meet. So did Matt Lewandowski of Monterey area and his teammate Nolan Fagley. Tamaulipas, Tanner McHugh finished 4th place at 126 pounds, and Joe Alexander and Dane Tarantelli from North Schuylkill each finished 4th in their bracket. Fellow Spartan Owen Boyer placed 5th, and Tamaulipas Ty Hinkle was 5th at 145. The Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, they went 1-2 on a weekend road trip. They are now 2nd place in their division in the American Hockey League. At the District 2 diving meet, Hazleton area's Abby Schneider finished 3rd in the AAA competition, and on the boys' side, Jordy Soto was 4th. Now let's dive into this week's edition of Trivia Treats.
Goodbye, February. Come on down, March. Hi, everybody, on this Leap Year Monday. Last night was Oscar night. Spotlight won the Best Picture of the Year. In lieu of that, 35 years ago last night, a sports-themed film was nominated for Best Picture of the Year. Could you name that picture? I will, but first, let me let you people know that no less than 10 sports films have been nominated for Oscars in the 20th century. They were The Champ in 1932, Here Comes Mr. Jordan in 1941, The Pride of the Yankees in 1942, The Hustler in 1961, Rocky in 1976, Heaven Can Wait in 1978, Breaking Away also in 1978, Raging Bull 1980, Chariots of Fire 1981, and Jerry Maguire 1996. Now 2 of those 10 won Oscars. Rocky in 1976, and the answer to my question, 35 years ago in 1981, Chariots of Fire. Robert De Niro won the Motion Pictures Academy Best Actor statuette for his performance of Jake LaMotta in Raging Bull. Director Martin Scorsese's a compelling portrait of a troubled middleweight prize fighter in 1980. There have been a number of other good films that were sports movies, and there were some stinkeroos, like Cobb, starring Tommy Lee Jones. And the worst sports movie of all time, in my opinion, and many others, was The Babe Ruth Story in 1948, starring William Bendix, who at the time was playing Chester A. Riley on the TV sitcom The Life of Riley. Paul Douglas would have been the ideal actor to portray the Babe, not Bendix. But anyway, the making of the movie was rushed so Babe could get to see the movie. He was very sick before he died. He was very ill at the time. The film was a complete bust. It was so bad that even the Bambino himself walked out of the theater 20 minutes into the movie. At the premiere showing, there were some other good sports movies in the 20th century, like Angels in the Outfield, Fear Strikes Out, Damn Yankees, and my favorite three, The Spirit of West Point, The West Point Story, and The Long Gray Line. The best sports film of the 21st century so far was The Cinderella Man, which won an Oscar starring Russell Crowe. The latest film, just about to be released any day now, Eddie the Eagle, with Hugh Jackman, will not be nominated for an Oscar. But apparently, I have just been nominated to leave. Till then, be a good sport and stay with.
Mondays can be rough, but you can end them on a high note. Seafood night at Bottlenecks. Choose from crab, clam, shrimp, and lobster specials, such as their little neck clams in garlic butter, only $1.95 a dozen, or handmade crab cake platter for only $8.95.
Hey golfers, have we got the perfect vacation spot for you? Myrtle Beach. Signature Golf Packages builds and reserves the finest and most reasonably priced Myrtle Beach vacations. From scheduling your golf tee times to making your hotel accommodations. Oceanfront to golf course villas. Mark Passon, a Hazleton native, has been doing this for 10 years. Expect excellent customer service, local knowledge of all the courses, and the best golf vacation of a lifetime. Call now to learn all of the specials that Signature Golf Packages can offer you or your group. 866-462-9885 or book now at signaturegolfpackages.com.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news first. Tonight, happy birthday to Pap-Pap Fay Love from your family and friends. In our Talk of the Town report, Surviving Together, a free support group of the American Cancer Society Greater Hazleton Unit, will next meet Thursday, March 3rd at 6 p.m. at Perkins Family Restaurant. The topic will be Meet Your American Cancer Society Greater Hazleton Unit. Please call to make a reservation 570-427-8222. And one more quick announcement, the Walk-In Art Center will be holding their second annual invitational exhibition with an opening night event on Friday, March 4th from 7 to 10 p.m. The live interactive performance will be by jazz artist Louis Achenbach and the Paul Miller Jazz Ensemble. For more information about the center, located in Schuylkill Haven, check out walkinartcenter.com, or for info, just call 570-732-3728. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Juan P. Medina of Hazleton, funeral this Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. at the Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home. Friends may call Tuesday from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. Helen S. Wisdo of Drums, funeral is Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. from the John J. Pustei Funeral Home. Friends may call Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m. Joan E. Moyer of Hazleton, service is Sunday at 2 p.m. at the St. Peter's Episcopal Church. Friends may call at the church from 1 to 2 p.m. And Joseph Matthew Yenchik of Drums. Arrangements will be announced by the Rosenstock Funeral Home.
For the record, best sports movies of all time, Mighty Ducks or The Sandlot. There you go. Also, speaking of my childhood and entertainment, I hope everyone enjoyed Fuller House on Netflix. We'll see you again tomorrow, everyone. Take it easy.